Rustano for Mediocre, New York. You know, I'm getting tired of beating feet all over New York City. I could sure use a ride. Well, you know what? We're getting a Mediocre New Yorker to bring their mediocre car here to Queens, and we're gonna take a ride with them. It's gonna be great. Tally ho! I'm Mike. We're here in Mike's Mediocre car. We're gonna go for a ride.
You feel that pickup?
Yeah!
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. What is it like to be in New York with a mediocre car?
Incredibly liberating. I just don't give a shit. I come up against a guy and one of those Lexi.
Right.
And he's got to back down, man. He doesn't even know if I have insurance. This was an option.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
See the white? It goes with the white on the license plate.
And the scratch mark here.
And the scratch mark,
Now,
right?
if that was not there, would it be just dragging on the ground?
No, it would be gone.
What's the deal with that orange light that's crossed out?
This is part of the technological advancement of this car. Normally, you would have to like have a cop stop you and give you a ticket. But before that happens, I see that it has wipers too. I have no brake lights.
But it's sort of existential because it's a light saying there's no light.
Isn't that something?
The whole engine sort of shakes.
Yeah, it shakes.
That's cool. I like that.
I think it's one tick away from falling out.
So if you get into an accident, the engine falls through.
Yeah, actually, it's designed. There's a crumple zone, and it goes like.
It implodes.
And
all right, so Mike, I gotta kind of ask you a personal question.
Absolutely.
Is this car a chick magnet?
I'll tell you what. I'm sick of the pussy. You can get too much pussy. If I had anything at my disposal for $800, there's a reason I picked this. Here's the thing. It weeds out the bad apples right away. So I know when the woman comes up and she's, sticking her head in the car and she's like, hey, what's going down with your Volvo? I know that she's probably for me. There are definitely prostitutes, there's no doubt. It's just a question of finding the ones that don't have penises. The guy I bought it from was like, hey, it's really cool. It's two-tone. He said it's blue and rust. And I thought he meant like the color rust. I might have to have that looked at.
So what about the calculator?
I looked at a lot of Volvos, and this was the only one with a calculator that didn't match. There's no way to fail with this car.
Okay.
Like, what's going to happen? I'm going to hit a guy in an Escalade, and what? I'm going to sue him for $100,000. You know how many of these I could buy for $100,000? Fuck them.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
$800. Going to $100,000.
Round it up to $1,000. Yeah, this doesn't close all the way, which is great.
What is this here?
Do you have any
water?
water?
What would you call that?
I think that's salt damage from Sweden. It was driven here from Sweden.
That's incredible.
Isn't it?
That's how, like, over the Bering Strait.
Yeah, it ices up. One thing I like about the car is the fact that it can actually beat a boat. Right now, we're passing that boat. And, how much did that boat cost? Probably a few $1 million. I mean, it looks like actually a pretty shitty boat.
Yeah.
But, I mean, even to get into a shitty boat that's that long, it's probably, I don't know. Someone had some cash.
Right.
This, however, $800. You see that?
It's musical.
It is. Actually, if you have 3 Swedes around the what's that show?
Stomp. It's that old joke. How many Swedes does it take to make a downtown musical extravaganza?
That old
joke.
I'm so sick of that joke.
Me too.
I was going to say it, but
it's bullshit.
I'm glad someone did though. Sometimes the oldies are the best. There's no way to fail with this car.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mike. Another satisfied customer. For Mediocre New York, I'm Phil Rustano.